And we are back, guys, and I'm just going to switch over, go to explain, and there we go. I'm firing the Zibo up because I was still just finding my way with the 172, so it should pop on your screen shortly. Sorry for the black screen it seems to make right now. So hello into the Rick, welcome back. We've got Hakan, we've got Emery, McTrying, and Uncle John here with us, and
Hello.
we're gonna go
Hello.
do LAX to Oakland now.
KLAX.
Yes. Into the rig, I use the default F mod that comes with the Zibo, and then I also have what do they call it? XP Realistic. And XP Realistic adds a few extra sounds, but that's it. That's what I use. Hello, Martin.
I remember back in the days where you had to download the soundtrack for Zibo as a standalone.
Yes, I remember F mod.
From Audiobird, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, the F mod still from Audiobird. It's just integrated now.
I have a fun idea, Nico.
Mm.
Next time, as the intro song on your stream, put something.
Put something what? I can't hear what you're saying.
something in het.
From Gert. Okay, yeah. That Piloot song was very nice.
Yeah.
The only problem with putting other music on that I don't own copyright to is you get the copyright strikes. Ugh, the guys are crazy with these things.
Oh yeah, it's very annoying. It's actually, sorry to say this, it's stupid,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Well, okay, so I want to show you guys something. I did some investigation and this is what I found. If I can just get my Opera browser to show on screen for you guys.
Guys, I have a complaining here. Nico's GPU capacity is less than mine, but his simulator is better than mine. Unfortunately, he didn't help me to improve my appearance in Explain 11. This is a complaining to you in Nico's channel. For your information, I think Nico didn't hear this. So what? It's a kind of secret, okay, among us. Don't tell him.
Okay, Hakan, we'll keep quiet, don't worry.
I won't tell him, I promise.
All right. Okay, listen up quickly. Listen up. Let me just show you guys. So, the first thing I did was obviously I went to my VA and I got the information. So, that's the flight that we are going to do for Southwest, according to the VA. The second thing I did was I went to Flight Aware and I actually found the route. So I copied the real world route that you can see that aircraft is actually flying that highlighted route. And then what I did was I actually went to find the gates and the terminal information. And what we have currently in the simulator is exactly that. That is gate 17B, exactly where the aircraft took off from. So I'm just horsing around a little bit, just playing a bit, but I just thought it would be nice to use the actual gate and terminal that the aircraft used. Why not?
And all of that done in SimTalkit Pro.
Not yet. No. This has got nothing to do with SimToolkit Pro. This is
Oh,
all,
heck. Oh, heck.
yeah, this is all just Google, Uncle John. Anyway, let's call our ground crew. I'm going to start SimToolkit Pro just now, Uncle John, and I'm going to make you very happy because I'm going to do the whole planning and everything in SimToolkit Pro from scratch so you can follow along and we can advertise it
Thank
a bit.
you.
Yeah.
I hate it when the mouse gets stuck like that.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
So silly. You try and move it and then it moves, but it doesn't move the picture.
Yeah.
Martin, that was default. That is shift and number 4. That gives me this view that you see now. Shift and number 4 is default. Explain nothing to do with X camera. If I want to run X camera, I'll probably do something like this. You know, here's a little bit of a flyby for you. This looks cool. Wow.
Oof. Is this a freeware scenery or the payware one?
No, this is the payware one. Anyway, there we go. That takes care of most of everything. Let's get the crew working. Ground, do we need a GPU? Negative, we don't need a GPU. We can do better pushback. Plan this pushback. Now I need to zoom out a little bit. See where we go, because now, as far as I know, we need to go this way.
All right, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Nico, I have a question.
Yeah.
Version 22 added landing rate system too, right?
Wait, say again?
Version 22, didn't it add a landing rate system?
Yeah, 21 as well.
Yeah, where do I find it? I checked, but I can't find it.
It only shows for a brief period, Emily, and it only shows here at the bottom of your tablet, at the very bottom line, it comes up there just after landing, and then I think it goes away after you leave the runway about, you know, it's very quick. It just comes up, shows, and then disappears.
Okay.
Martin, I'm not sure why yours won't work, because that is definitely a default one. I'm not sure if X camera enhances that view, but I mean, I use my greater as and smaller than keys, and I just zoom in as far as I want to. It's not about the plus and minus, by the way. You need to use the greater as and smaller than keys to actually zoom in and out in that view. And then on top of that, you can use plus and minus, but not otherwise. Hallo Damper, goeiemiddag. Ja, welkom. Groete van Suid-Afrika. Right. Okay, so this is now. I just want to kill this sound because it's overbearing. This is where we're going to start up our Sim Toolkit Pro and go through the motions with you guys. Where is Sim Toolkit Pro? Yeah, the mouse wheel is linked to the plus and minus. So in other words, you've got the initial zoom with your greater as and smaller than keys. And then within the limits that imposes, you can use the plus and minus or the mouse scroll wheel. But you have to set the outer limits with the two arrow, you know, greater as and smaller than.
Guys, be aware that Nico will not stream next Sunday because Uncle John will be picked up by him from Johannesburg. For your information, instead of Nico, you can visit my channel and subscribe, and extremely you can donate.
Good advertising. It's actually on Saturday, Hakan.
Saturday, sorry, but
Well,
you can come and visit my YouTube both Saturday and in Sunday.
All right. Well, you can advertise that.
Nico.
You can advertise that on the group the day it comes. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Nico,
Let's. Mhm.
just kidding, by the way, Okay.
I know. I know. I know. I think we're going to use 2 for left or right. It doesn't matter. It's one of them. If we look at the path the previous aircraft flew, um, he definitely left over the sea. So we have to use one of these runways. The wind is 5 knots, so it's irrelevant. Even though it shows from the background, it's totally irrelevant to us. So we're going to follow suit. And then at Oakland, let's see what the wind does there.
Hi, guys.
Hello, hello. So something in the
Hello.
20s or the 30s will be better. Okay, so how are we going to determine that? It's very easy. We need to use Navigraph charts. KLAX. How are you, Jose?
Well, thanks yourself, Nico.
Yeah, also good now that we have electricity again.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Or rather, I knew the feeling.
Mm-hmm. Right, so we're going to take 2 for left in actual fact. We'll take 2 for left right there behind us. And then in Oakland, let's see.
Nico, you have a fee today, okay?
Huh?
Uh, it's you have penalty. Sorry, you have penalty today
Why?
because you didn't come yesterday.
Oh, well, the problem was electricity, and then beyond electricity, it was the family. So the family won.
Why the elite? Okay, that was a romantic night. Yes.
No, 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 no. It's when you mistake socialism and you think it's got something to do with being social with your buddies and going to a pub and being social or using social media, and your dumb ass doesn't understand that socialism means the state controls you like a slave and they will destroy everything they touch. That's what happens in South Africa, my friend. That's the problem. Socialism. Because they've messed up this whole country. There's nothing left. Almost
But
nothing left.
socialism is also available in Sweden.
Maybe they do it better than these guys. I don't know. But
what is the differences between Swedish socialism and African socialism?
my
This is the
friend,
topic,
stop,
guys.
stop, stop. Listen, we're going down the wrong path. We're not here to talk politics. Forget about
No, this is
politics.
not politics. Socialism is not a politics
No,
issue,
it's too
actually.
much. It's too much. It's too much.
Okay, I
My
am stopped.
yes, my one is bad. Um, right, let's see. Where are we at now? We want to see the runways again. I think we said 30 would be a good one. Yes, 30 is a good one. There is no wind, so it doesn't matter. So where do we need to park? We need to go to Terminal 2. And we need to go find out where the hell is Terminal 2. Doesn't really say on this one.
I guess where it just says terminal, it should be terminal 1. Then the
Uh,
top is maybe 2.
well, yeah, let's remember that form. So go back there. It seems this is Terminal 2. This one here. So it would be in our benefit to land on runway 30.
Look at the runway 28 right. Small.
28 left, 28. Nah, the wind is more in favor of this one. Runway 30. There is no wind anyway, so zero wind. So runway 30 will be the one that we're going to take because we want to go there. We really want to end up there.
John, Yes.
Just make sure when you come back from South Africa that you bring me plenty of biltong, please.
Yeah.
No comment.
John needs to learn what biltong is first. He needs to get an appreciation for it.
Well, don't let him taste any, otherwise I won't get anything.
Mm.
From the top, it almost looks like München Airport.
I haven't been there in a while, so I won't know. 24 left. City. And what did this guy fly in the real world? See if we can mimic that flight even more closer. What did he fly? 360. Alright, I'm going to take the southwest bird and generate the flight plan.
Nice. The Mechanite 787 just received another update again.
Awesome.
Yeah, they are doing it pretty good so far.
I've never invested in it. I have no idea what it looks like even.
The textures are pretty bad, but it's good to see that they keep updating it.
Okay.
Emre,
Yes.
I have just installed Passenger FX, but I need to find Turkish Airlines announcements. Do you have any idea how I can?
Oh, I don't have it.
Okay.
Passenger effect. I don't use it.
Well, it looks like we've got a winner for a route.
The weather is quite dire at KLAX.
Why?
Visibility.
I'll check now. Let's do it on WhatsApp again.
Well, you just came into there. You know what it's like.
Yeah,
Low cloud.
yeah, low cloud and then the turbulence. Yeah, that's true, but it's not that bad. We can handle it, so we want to
Well, let's put it
copy
this way.
that.
Anybody else would have done a go round or go somewhere else.
Yeah, I know.
You only saw the runway the very last second.
Yeah, I'm a cowboy. You know that.
Oh, we all know that.
Okay, disconnect. I don't want to be connected to WhatsApp yet. Made a bit of a mistake there. Let me grab my credentials. We need to file this flight plan first.
Which airplane are you gonna fly with, Uncle Nico? I mean, Uncle John. I said Uncle Nico. Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
Which airplane are you gonna fly with to South Africa?
A380.
A3. Oof. From British Airways.
No. Air
Oh,
France.
oh wait, I don't think British Airways does have A380 no boys. Air France is a good one.
Well, that's who I'm going with.
Alright, so our payload is 19.6 and the fuel is 5.9.
Economy class, Uncle John?
Uncle John doesn't fly economics.
C.
No, he flies with either the luggage or first class. There's nothing in between for him.
Probably the luggage.
Airbus 380.
5.3.
They'll
Oops.
squeeze me in with the dogs and the cats and the lizards
And the horses.
and the Ferrari.
Don't steal it.
Not as if he can drive far.
Put a parachute on top of the car and drive out of like they do in the movies.
My parachute has got a British flag on it. James Bond type.
I was just thinking somebody's gonna mistake you for a spy.
Especially if he's flying over South Africa.
Until he smiles, and then they might think, who was the bloke with the gold teeth?
You're really nasty at times, you are, Mac.
What was the character's name who had the gold teeth?
Goldfinger, was it not?
Jaws, wasn't it?
Jaws too.
Jaws,
Yes.
that was
yeah,
it. Jaws.
yeah. Alright, let's get some timer going and go eat that FMC. Alright, so going back to some Toolkit Pro, I need to grab my route and go and put it into this area over there and save it. Runway 30.
The new world map feature on Navigav is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Now you don't need a moving map anymore for explaining.
What is new with Navigraph?
I mean, it's not very new, but the world map feature that you can
Yeah.
see the world.
Look at my screen. The thing you're looking at.
Let me check. Just a second. I will. Where is your screen, Nico? I
YouTube.
can't come. I can't come to Africa. So
YouTube.
That was so bad.
of course, so bad. This is I.
Right, there you go. I'm gonna leave it on there for 10 seconds for you.
Aha. Okay. What are you mentioned?
Well, this map,
Mentioning.
you see, look at the top there. You can go to your high-end route, which is your normal aviation routing and stuff, and then you've got your low-end route, and then you've got the world map. So I like the
Take.
world map.
If I zoom enough, may I see your home in Africa?
Oh, this is the closest you're gonna get. You won't see my home. I'll have to give you a pin on Google or something to show you my home.
Okay.
Try the dark mode feature, Nico. It's a pretty nice. The night mode, I mean. Oof.
Right, so that's enough of that. We've got. Oh, damn. I won't bring it back up, but we
Hakan,
need to export it.
Yes, sir.
I've had to sign the secret act before I can go out and see Nico at Johannesburg.
I see. Of course. Since you are spy, but probably you are going to sign that papers in some secret places, not very well known place.
I've already had to sign them. I had to go to the solicitors and sign all the paperwork.
Did they bring the papers to you, or you went to? Uh,
No, I had to go to the solicitors.
The
I
lawyer.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I like the way the Belgians are tracking it.
Anyway, Nico doesn't know this news. Actually, I will also go to Africa with John.
That's okay, Hakan.
We are going to be three.
As long as you don't um turn around at the last moment and then you don't come.
One of my friends said that Nico hotels is so dangerous in Johannesburg. You need to be careful there. He said
We
because
don't go to
even if you
Johannesburg. No, you don't go into that city unless you've got business there to be there. You don't go in there. It's just too dangerous.
even if you are pilot in hotel, okay, someone comes and take some of taking something. I heard, but I cannot prove this is true or not. Just I heard,
Mm.
and I wanted to ask whether it is true or not.
Hakan, we have to talk about this off the stream. It's not
Okay,
important on the
okay.
stream.
Sorry.
It's too late to apologize. Too late. So,
Yes, unfortunately, I forgot.
it's a song, don't worry.
Okay, I will send something to Nico for apologizing.
I want $1 million. I want R1 million.
Chocolate, 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 cases of chocolate.
No, chocolate is not enough. When third editions of GPUs we announced, maybe I'm going to donate. Is it okay, Nico?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, okay, the weather needs to update. I forgot to enable active sky. It was not running, so it needs to just update. I've set the QNH already, but it's obviously needing to update.
I had a crazy, funny experience once in X-Play with Active Sky. I accidentally, when I was on cruise, I accidentally closed down Active Sky, and guess what happens?
You switch it back on and the aircraft explodes.
I stalled. The airplane fell down.
Yeah, I've done it myself as well. There we go.
Isa.
Look at that window. Look how it's changing. It's probably busy still updating, so let's just look at active sky, see what the actual wind is. 030 at 3 knots, so it's also irrelevant. down 0.1. And the runway heading is 251. Okay. Fantastic. Start the flight leg. Let's quickly see, did I remember? Yeah, love course is running. And 0 is fine, we're at sea level. Right, so we need to do those other things a little bit later. Right, let's look at our trim 525. And
Los Angeles, good afternoon, Alaska 575, pushing back, stand 65, taxi 07 left departure.
right, so we're basically ready. Let's start our APU. Look at this fog. Ooh.
Did I miss the part where you put the balance, the weight?
Yes.
Oh, oops. Can I see it?
There you go.
Oh, almost the maximum takeoff weight.
Yeah, we don't play around, my friend. We fly. We want to make money, you know. We push it a little bit.
Yeah, 68 tons. Oof.
Captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get your...
Everybody
boost, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Flight attendants prepare for departure. Cross check and all call. Thank you.
Right, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
I've been strapped in for the last 20 minutes.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring.
Wada,
Ready.
wada, wada.
It's been that long, I now need the loo.
Well, run quickly. Okay, run. Los Angeles traffic, southwest 883, push and start gate Bravo 17.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Push and start, copy 17, southwest. Hey, southwest, can you hear Alaska?
Copy Alaska, thank you sir. This is southwest.
Alright, copy, just checking my mic, thank you.
Yeah, I'll read you 55.
There's Alaska.
Actually don't
sure.
see.
I'm sure that fog's got worse.
Well, I
Welcome aboard, Captain.
think it's
Tow's
worse
connected,
because we
bypass
actually
transit
have light
Go
to
until the
show
parking
it. You
brake
know,
when you're
when
ready to
it
go.
was dark you couldn't see it. But it is damn bad.
The RBR's okay there.
Yeah.
Nothing
Here comes the
grounded yet,
pushback.
but
Light 'em up.
Hello X15, welcome.
LA, good afternoon,
In
Alaska,
the
575.
pushback is way faster than
Bravo
double
down
pushback.
07, less than parking.
Since sometimes close the web browser, I forgot streaming and sorry.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Why is that thing flickering on your display, Nico?
It's your middle marker, I think, that's showing there. I didn't really pay attention. We're too close to the middle marker of the scenery.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
I don't think that Alaska is close by that we will cause interference with each other. He might be on the other side of this. You know what? We can actually see him, or we should be able to see him on the map. Let's go to the map. Oh yeah. No, they're on the other side of the terminal. Not even a factor. bye-bye. Everything seems to be set okay. Los Angeles traffic, southwest 883, taxi holding point for runway 24 left.
Southwest traffic, by the left, taking off opposite direction to the east.
Copy, Alaska.
World record fastest taxi ever.
Yeah, you can say that again. I mean, sure. That was quick, eh? Right, let's get everything going. Timer, weather, terrain, lights. We don't need you anymore. And just to make sure everything is in place. Controls are fine.
San Jose traffic, Alaska 575 will be departing 07 left, east, Arnett.
Come now. Los Angeles traffic, this is southwest. 883 will be taking off west on runway 24 left on the summer 2 departure.
Approaching 24 left. On runway 24 left.
Why are we dead so sharply right? That's interesting. Get up. This actually looks very nice. Hello, Krista. Yeah, look It's nice. Very stable, very nice. Hello, Ruben. Well, we are just taking off, passing 4,000 feet, so not much has happened. We had a very short and wonderful taxi. That was marvelous. And then we just took off. You're just in time if you want to watch the rest of the flight, because it's going to take a while. We are currently flying from Los Angeles to Oakland, and we'll be turning our first right-hand turn shortly.
I have a question, Nico, that I
Yeah.
saw at your flight directives. So yesterday when I was doing the flight, the first flight with version 21, version 21, the horizontal one came about 10 seconds after I took off, and yours came literally 2 seconds after you took off. How did that happen?
I don't know. Did
I
you
do something wrong?
did you LNAV and VNAV before takeoff?
Yes.
Yeah, no, then I won't know. Because that's usually the difference between how I take off and other guys take off.
I always make sure the LNAV VNAV is armed before I take off.
Yep, we're just waiting for 10,000 feet, and then we'll set the goals free, and they can bring whatever is necessary. Empty the galley. Why are you guys so quiet here on Discord?
I think you tired us out on the first flight.
Watching and learning.
Okay. There you go, guys. You can run to the loo and do what you need to do now, and the girls can bring whatever beverages you need.
I would just be letting everybody else get on board.
Wow, look at these clouds.
It's okay, not bad. When you actually flew through them, it wasn't, it was quite...
Yeah, very nice.
I wonder when this guy's gonna come with the cloud art.
Yeah, I don't find anything wrong with these clouds. I mean, cloud art will enhance it, but it's not really bad. It really works. I mean, I can live with this. Yeah, no.
If you want to fly through real clouds, just book a holiday overseas.
Exactly. Chrysler, I like the tweaks we did in the previous flight, lifting the turbulence so that it actually becomes useful and visible. I think that's what you're referring to. I think it's going to make a big change now. I'll do a few more test flights, and if I'm happy with it, I will change my pictures in my OneDrive, and I will update them to the new settings so everybody can follow suit. No, Kristen, not in Discord. The only time we discussed it was yesterday when you and I talked about it on Facebook. to get the startup sequences mentioned there. When I do my training videos, that's one of the things I will talk about, because a lot of people seem to have issues with the startup sequences. You know, then the one thing leads to another thing and another thing.
Oof, look at that vertical speed going up and down, yeah?
Correct, Christer. Man, but it's hazy to a high altitude, eh? Look at this. It's really, really, really hazy down there.
vliegen. Prachtig.
Yeah.
Everybody's quiet.
Yeah, I'm quickly reading through Facebook. Well, Krister, I take 2 sugars depending on the size of the mug and milk, please. And you know, if you want to deliver, you're welcome. Or you can send someone. It's up to you. And if not, you can wake me when we get there. You know, just wake me when we get close to top of descent. Yeah, that'll be cool. Thanks. If you can like the video, that'll be cool. If you don't like it, also cool. Yes, sir. 2 sugars and milk, please. Captain Olaf, hello. Welcome to the stream. Not while I'm flying, Krister. You'll have to share with Uncle John and the rest of the guys. Thanks for the offer. Let's make it climb a bit. It's taking forever to get there.
Honestly, I didn't even know that was possible to do.
It only
max rate.
Yeah, you've got max rate and max angle that you can choose. They both work. But max rate and angle, it's all dependent upon the airspeed. You see how quickly it bleeds off. So it's like the turbo only works while there's extra speed, and then it will top off again, go back to economic. But I mean, we've just cut out a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to the top of the climb there. So it's okay to do it every now and then.
Yeah.
Well, top of descent is 93 nautical miles, so I reckon we can look at some charts and stuff and to sign in again. Let me just sign in. I don't know why this thing is so erratic nowadays. I mean, I was signed in, I was working in Navigraph, and then it just comes up and says, no, I need to sign in again, and just grab my credentials.
Nico, can I ask a quick question?
Always.
Is the weather radar still working? Because I never get
Yes.
a depiction, even in bad weather.
It has to be really bad before it works. It's just not very sensitive, was I?
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. So we don't expect any major hiccups. We'll do a go around if we have to, but I'm going to go for this 209 feet on the decision altitude on a Cat 1 ILS. I'm going to descend to 2000. Go around altitude is 4000. We've got the localizer and the approach course, and everything else should be fine. Let's see. Major hiccups. There we go, 2000. Going on Barrow.
Kilo Oscar Alpha Kilo airport information Foxtrot 1353 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 1000 temperature 8 dew point 6 altimeter 3024 advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot Kilo Oscar Alpha Kilo airport information Foxtrot 135
4. ISA minus 6. Please 0.24.
Nico.
Huh?
I just watched this video and I absolutely couldn't breathe of laughing.
What video? What?
Well, can I tag you in it? It's in the Zibo community group.
Yeah, tag me, it's fine.
Okay, watch this. Okay, I tagged you.
Oh, okay, check it now.
You realise that's not fair. You're having a laugh, and we're all wondering what the hell you're laughing at.
Yeah, well, this video, I tagged Nico in it. It's I don't know how to show you guys that.
Yuck.
Listen, if we can't see it, keep it to yourself.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah, look, I mean, I can't share it because it's in a closed group, so unfortunately, you're just gonna
I
have to.
I can stream it on Discord. My screen.
No, it's fine. You're just taking people attention away from you. It's just
Yeah,
one of
okay.
those things.
How did he manage to happen that?
I would love to know how we got it. Okay, so basically what happened is the guy says that everything is fine. He takes off, and then the next moment, the Zibo starts going into a spin, and it literally rolls upside down and then just crashes. That's all it is. It's just uncontrolled flight down into the ground.
Okay.
Oh man, that looks funny.
Right, so everything is set up for the descent and the landing. Matthew. Matthew, that is terrible. That's not good. Are you sure you created it, and are you sure you linked it properly or copied it into the correct place? Because it's not really that difficult. I mean, if you've got the tiles, the overlay folder is in the root folder of your Auto4XP creator tool application thing, and you just have to either link it or copy it into position. It should work. The other side of the coin is you need to have it in the correct location. It needs to be on top of the orthos, and you need to get the layering correct. There's my orthos. All of mine works pretty beautifully. Thanks, Krister. Yeah, it's a beautiful area. This is level 70. I love this area. I'm not sure what you mean with a download link. I don't have the capacity to share my authos, and I actually think that's illegal. So you're going to have to follow my video, and then we'll have to discuss where you're going wrong and why you're not seeing it. I mean, it's just supposed to be there. Let me get my stuff on screen quickly.
As is Nico's stream, trust me.
Hello,
Very
Matt.
Very straightforward.
Yeah, let's quickly go to authos. Right, so that's my setup right now. This top section here, this is the actual Auto for XP version 1.3 folder structure. And if we go into our custom scenery, you'll see the overlays. That's my overlay, and the rest are my tiles. Now what I have is I've got this dedicated G drive. All my authos go in there. That's my Auto for XP overlays. I simply drag and drop and create a shortcut into my custom scenery, and the rest, all the tiles, the same thing. It's all just shortcuts, all pointing to my 6 terabyte hard drive. That's that one. And the moment I fire up my X-Plane, it obviously puts everything at the very top, and then I have to manually edit my scenery packs I and I, which I've stopped doing, by the way. I'm actually now using X Organizer to do it for me. But that is the basic operation. You just need to go and put that into the correct position then. But I mean, once that overlay that you see over there is, you know, pointing to the correct place, and the overlays are actually there, it should pick it up. It should work. Mert, no, it's not working yet. Some of it is working, some of it is not working. Zibo's still busy with it. Getting close to top of descent. The guys can go take their seats already, and then we'll descent and land. Mert, no, I don't. I made my own authos. I've got no payware author kind of things. No, you're not troubling. I've got time. We can discuss it. I don't mind. I just hope you get it right. Just go watch my video again. I mean, it's fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
Mert, I don't know. I don't use the explain weather. I use active sky, so I'm not sure what the limits are. Oh, Jose, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Woof.
Yeah.
Een hondje is aan het blaffen.
Yeah.
I might miss the landing, Nico, so I'm gonna have to go soon.
That's fine. Good one, Mert. Good one. One way to get there faster. Yeah, much better, Kristen. Much better.
I've added your ortho bid. Okay.
Where, Uncle John? Where did you put it?
Link.
I don't see it, Uncle John. Where did you actually paste it?
In the chat.
Where, on YouTube?
Yes.
It's not showing. I don't know why. It's not showing.
I've just done it again.
Obviously got it. There you go. I've put it in. I don't know why it's not allowing you to do it. I don't have any link protection in my chats at all. Terribly strange. Mert, as a matter of interest, because of the changes in the flight sim industry / community with Flight Sim 2020 coming and so on, there are two major changes coming to X-Plane as well. The first one is Vulcan, that's getting closer and closer. The second thing that's changing is also the weather engine. So hopefully it's going to be a major improvement to what the current weather is in X-Plane. There are lots of things that you can't do in X-Plane, which is not necessarily always talked about. But the guys are aware of it, and they will obviously fix it in time.
Nico,
Mm.
one of my followers asked yesterday to join your channel. What I need to tell him, he couldn't join. I couldn't recommend you to him as well. I mean, I couldn't send a request to join your channel as well.
Hakan,
Yes, sir.
look underneath the video in YouTube. Go to show more. The link for Discord is in there. You can just copy and paste it and give it to anybody. Then they can join the Discord, or you can just copy one of my video
Discord.
links. Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah. So just go look under the video. It's there.
Okay.
They should merge, and this is what they've said. You know, they have taken up the challenge. Oh, and I love these clouds. Wow. So yeah, they're going to work on it a little bit, and we're all going to be happy and better off when they're done. Oh,
I think the one thing.
Yeah, say.
The one thing we forget is where we were 12 months ago compared with now.
Yeah.
Everything's happened so gradually. I don't think you appreciate how far we've come.
Yeah. Right, so Uncle John, this is what we wanted to show you earlier. So now in the day it's equally as difficult to see, but you can see the pressure. So you've got lift on the wings going up, and you've got lift on the tail going down in certain areas, and certain other areas it's actually going up, you know. So this is the power of X-Plane, and why X-Plane claimed for many years to have a better flight model than the Microsoft stuff, because it actually takes the airflow into account. So this is how you can actually view it. Alright, and there's the wake turbulence. So let's just quickly turn around. There you can see the wake turbulence that's generated by the aircraft. We don't have microbursts, so we'll stop there. Oh, Hakan fell out.
And to do that, you need to press Control M.
Yeah.
Like.
Christopher, what do you mean? What profile? We're going in on the runway 30 on the ILS, if that helps you. That's what we're aiming for. Yep.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a good landing, okay? And good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't be naughty, eh? Don't be naughty. I'm watching you.
That's scary.
Okay, enough said. Cheers. Bye.
Now I'm gonna cancel the plan. What I was planning to do.
Okay. Sorry.
Goeiedag.
Bye-bye. Tot ziens.
Tot ziens.
Yeah, Control M. That's correct. I love it that we've got a little bit more turbulence now running through active sky. What happened to Matraying? He never said bye-bye, he just left. Or did I not hear him?
I never heard him.
So, he might have fallen asleep or got a visitor or something. It's fine.
More chance of falling asleep.
Yeah.
He's getting old, see.
Shame. We're all getting old now, damn. Well, Christer, we can only hope. Says Uncle John, you're nasty.
I know. But he loves me.
I know. We had a big family, good family. Yes, yeah, look, I actually put my hardware throttles on idle just to prevent the interference in the VNAV code. So at this point in time, the VNAV code is completely in control. The moment you see the word ARM, as you can see it there, it means that we can actually now push the throttles forward and it will react to us. It will listen to us while it's in this mode. So this is all exactly as it's planned, how it should be. We don't want to interfere. I mean, we're already gaining speed again. You can see there is turbulence in the air. It's a bit of a nasty place, this, it seems, for turbulence. So we're just going to leave it as is. And then you'll see when that turns to FMC speed again, you will see how the engines will spool up and it will then match the speed. Currently we're over speeding, so, and being a VA flight, I'm not allowed to go beyond 250, otherwise they reject the flight. So I need to keep it intact and in control as close to below 250 as I can. Oh, it happens to me too, Christer. Sometimes I forget about it and then all of a sudden I realize, and then I see I'm like 5 or 10 knots too slow already, and this speed brake was forgotten, you know, out and about. So, you know, we just fix it.
This is why you have a co-pilot.
Yeah. But I like the setting. I'm on 83 on the wind turbulence for active sky, and I like that it's throwing me about, but it's not killing me. That's cool. Getting close now. fast and we're high, eh? Once we get on that localizer, if we don't slow down, we're gonna have to use the wheels, get the gear down.
Slowly coming down.
Yeah. If this wind keeps up, it's going to be a challenge to land.
I've never done Oakland.
Me neither. Neither. I've just decided when I saw it's on the roster to take it. I've never ever in my life that I can recall ever landed here in any flight simulator. I always go to San Francisco on the other side of the bay, but not this way.
Ditto. I'm not surprised it's bumpier here though.
I've just noticed we've got a 14 knot wind, so I've just lifted the VRF a little bit. Excellent, Ryan, excellent.
I'm hoping it'll calm down a bit when we get a bit lower.
Telling me. This is about now where I should probably set the go around speed. Altitude. What am I talking about? Then 4,000. Right, not yet. Needs to go to 4,000. Wow, this cockpit is lively, eh? I mean, look at it. It's just moving, bouncing, doing its thing.
I just might do this flight myself later.
It's bouncing a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't have a training video, Krister. I haven't made one yet. Not on that topics, those topics, no.
It's calming.
Yeah, it's dropped below 6 knots. Doesn't mean the wind or the turbulence is completely gone, but it's better. It's much better. Wow.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching 30.
Excellent.
Speed's creeping up slightly.
That's fine, Uncle John. 290 knots went to break the bank. Just waiting for minimums.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Ballooning, sorry. Pulled a little bit hard there. And that's a very deep landing, damn it. That was not one of my better landings, but at least it wasn't very hard, it was just very deep.
What does the tablet say?
8 knots. It would help if the tablet is on. Good. I just flared that a little bit too much. When I saw it was going down at the high rate, I just pulled that a little bit too much. Thank you guys, thank you. Appreciate the sentiment there. Yes, Christer. Landing rate good. I think I lost 2 stars because I was too deep. I mean, I missed the box completely. I landed beyond the box. So typically in the real world that would have really meant a go around. But anyway.
What I want to see is how that rates against when I do Ryanair.
Yeah. Let's see if I can see a landing rate somewhere here. Just looking. Landing rate 189.5 foot per minute. That is what the VA client picked up there.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you even get stars for it.
Yes. Tss, forehead, on your forehead, just like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Adam, good evening. I'm okay. How are you? You know what? I'm just going to quickly park here. I didn't check the charts that well. I just want to make sure I'm going to the right place because now I'm working off memory. Got it. Good memory. Yes. Yeah, it's been a while, Adam, but thanks for joining again. I've just landed, obviously, and just taxiing back to the terminal now. Then we'll do a bit of a replay. This was a very interesting approach with turbulence. That was awesome. I have a silly question for you guys. One of the things I was trying to listen for was obviously the GPWS callouts, 50, 40, 30, 20. I didn't hear them. Did you guys hear them? I think it might be off in the tablet. I think we need to go and check it and set it because, I mean, that's obviously my cue to actually do the flare, and that I didn't hear them at all.
I can't help you. I have the stream muted.
Yeah, I know. For you guys, it's different. I'll have to check the tablet. I think it's off.
Nico, thanks again. Really appreciate it.
No worries,
And
Jose.
catch you next.
100%, my friend, and thanks for your blessing. Dankie
Take
hoor.
Thanks.
Okay, my bly.
Yay, work. John, have a
Yes.
wonderful flight and enjoy yourself.
Oh, I intend to do that, and thank you for your sentiments.
Cheers now.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Right, guys, so I'm just going to taxi to the stand, then I'm going to shut down, file the flight plan for the VA so I don't have to do it again, and then we'll do a replay or two.
Is this the default scenery, Nico?
Yes, sir. I did not have time to go and fish for better scenery.
The last one was 2017.
Okay. My opinion is that the gateway scenery is getting better and better, and I mean, I've picked up a few of these old 2017, 2016 sceneries that have got such bad system performance that I'm just getting used to flying with default scenery now. Right, brake set. APU on. Engines off. Let's file this thing. And it's been approved. Right, so now we can go and play a bit again. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. This turbulence was rough. Awesome, Jason. Yeah, great stuff. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you.
It cleared just above 1,000, didn't it?
I can't remember, Uncle John. Roan, goed man. Gaan goed.
I just noticed your speed brakes are out as well.
Yeah, it's because we were so fast the whole freaking time. I did retract it later on, you'll see. At one point in time, I thought I was going to have to use the gears to slow down because this aircraft just didn't want to slow down within, you know, the normal parameters.
See, it's settled now.
Yeah. Now we've just missed it, it's retracted. Here we go. There you go, Uncle John.
Yeah, just saw it. Don't forget we've got a delay.
I just want to go check those GPW settings because it should be on. You'll see the balloon just now. I just felt like I was going down too fast and then I pulled that millimeter too much. It ballooned. There.
You need a decent yoke, Nico.
Well, I believe it's coming next week, so.
Side on view would be nice.
I can do it just now, Uncle John. And now? Why does it stop? Oh, and there it crashes X-plane. Ha! Oops. Thank goodness I logged the flight. Cancel. Anyway.
So why did it crash?
I don't know, Uncle John. I have no idea. Let's go look at the log. Log. This application has crashed. It doesn't say. I have no idea what this XCD, I don't know. It's out of range. It's got nothing to do with us here. Unless it, flooded the memory or something. The scenery seems to be a bit of a problem. MGM will have to investigate. But anyway. Could be that it just ran out of memory. Gentlemen, and if there are any ladies, thank you for watching. We might as well stop the stream now. So you guys enjoy yourself, whatever you do, and we'll see each other in the week on Twitch. If you're looking for streams, I'll be on Twitch. And next week, Saturday, will not be in the morning because I'm fetching Uncle John, but maybe and probably that evening we'll do a joint flight here from my simulator, and then you'll see Uncle John here with me. So you guys have a fabulous week, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye, Akan.